Hello, hello, hello. Fancy seeing you guys here. It's 1:30. You guys should all be in bed right now. Just kidding, it's probably not 1:30 when you watch this, considering it's 1:30 when I'm making it, which means it can't be 1:30 when you watch this. Crazy. Anyways, so I'm Steph. It is Saturday morning, kind of Friday night. I don't know, you could argue both. And this is your closet case. So let's get started. This week's topic is about clothing. Yeah, it's kind of about like fashion in the sense of like your parents not really approving of your fashion sense in terms of, you know, dressing more masculine if you're a girl or dressing more feminine if you're a boy. See, this one's tricky because I wish I had some solid advice on this one, but it's like really difficult sometimes when there's a lot of external pressure. Like, I mean, you guys know I used to have really short hair, like, and now it's like ponytail length. But I used to have very short hair. I do tend to dress a little bit more masculine. I've always kind of dressed a little bit more masculine. Even when I was a child, I was known as like a tomboy because I preferred more masculine clothing. Just because it's more comfortable. I just feel more myself in it, I guess. But recently I have been growing out my hair, which I would argue is part of like my fashion, my, you know, masculine fashion, I guess. Because in a way it makes my parents more comfortable. I mean, I like having longer hair because it also lets me assimilate into society a lot better. People don't stare at me as often, and I'm not singled out in a group as often, so that's nice. I like being able, I don't like attention. I'm not a big attention person. So I really like this idea of like kind of blending into the crowd. But when I had short hair, everyone notices the girl with short hair because people aren't used to seeing girls with short hair. So, I mean, I guess regardless of how I feel about having short hair, which I love it, it's hard sometimes when there's so many external pressures for, you know, the other way. And like I said, my parents will like me, you know, being more feminine and having longer hair and being, you know, a pretty girl kind of thing. And it's understandable just because they've been pushed into that societal box with the same societal ideals as everyone else. So it's not their fault, it's society's fault. But I don't know. I guess I'm not the best person to give advice on this because I tend to succumb to what other people want of me. But if I were to give advice, I would say fuck it. Sorry for my language, but that's what it comes down to. I think that your fashion sense, you know, whether you feel more comfortable dressing more masculine or if you feel more comfortable dressing more feminine, you know, it doesn't freaking matter what other people say or think. Again, it's a lot easier said than done, but if it's something you're comfortable with, then do it. Like, why not, right? I think, again, I say this in all my videos, I think the only time that you shouldn't do something like that is if your safety is in question. If you even for a moment question whether or not you're safe doing this, then don't do it, because your safety is of utmost importance. Nothing else matters besides that. So if you're safe, then do it. If there's a question of your safety, then don't do it. That's kind of my motto for everything, to be honest. I think it's a pretty good thing to live by. I will say that you also need to think of like repercussions. If you're a person that doesn't like to stick out, then sometimes going against the grain of, you know, gender norms can be difficult. But if you're able to get over that, then I think being as honest to yourself as possible, and sometimes being honest to yourself means expressing it externally in terms of what you wear. I think that's important. I think it's important to be able to be yourself and express yourself. I don't think you should go, be outlandish, and I don't think you should do it just for attention. I think that's kind of weird. But if it's you, then do it, and forget what everyone else says, because I'm assuming that you're watching this because you are someone, in the LGBTQIA community, and people are going to be judging you your entire life. No matter what letter of the spectrum you are, people are always going to be judging you and looking down on you and being condescending and thinking you're weird and all of the above. And people aren't going to like you, and they're going to discriminate against you and be mean and all of the above. So if it's going to happen anyways, just because of, who you love or how you express your gender, any of that, then just learn how not to give a fuck about everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people are going to hate you for being yourself anyways, there's not much else to lose. And I'm not trying to be like a cynic or like pessimistic. It's just, haters gonna hate. That's all I have to say about that one. Anyways, this video is getting long, so hopefully my rambling hasn't been too boring, and hopefully you guys have gotten something out of this. Maybe I'll start following my own advice. Maybe I'll cut my hair again. What do you guys think? Ponytail? Grow it out a little bit longer? Cut it? You guys tell me in the comments. Alright, I will see you guys next Friday.